We are live.
Does it get like a close up shot too? Oh, it zooms in at okay. Bet.
I'm thinking like right there. Yeah.
Do it anymore? Okay.
Right there.
Yeah. I didn't even look where you're gonna be positioned. Let me see.
Yo yo.
Yo.
Yeah, that looks good.
Looks good?
Yeah. What up, Juice?
Nico.
What
Yeah,
up?
baby.
Another episode of 360 Sessions. Today we got Juice,
My brother.
one of my brothers, good friend, artist, amazing guy, D1 athlete.
Oh yeah, back in the gap, man. Back in the gap. It's still on me a little bit though, but you know.
Yeah. How did we even meet?
Bro, I think I remember it. I think I met you at one of Johnny's shows. I think it was at Color Cartel, maybe. It might have been at Color Cartel, and then he kept shouting you out like Nico made his beat, and then you would just be chilling there with a beer or whatever. Fuck. And I was like, damn, okay, cool, like bro, there. And I just peeped it, and I was fucking with Johnny Sound, and I was like, then I went, I guess I went up to you or something. We just got connected right there, and I was like, yeah, bet. Rocking with it. And then when was the first session we ever had?
Shout out Johnny Park.
Yeah, shout out Johnny, man.
Was
For
it
real.
was it the Color Cartel show at the Domain before he moved?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. It was one of those shows, like his first one there. Like Stoney was doing it, yeah.
Yeah, Jordan.
Yeah. Like that
Yeah.
it was like that event. I forgot the time.
That random white guy. You remember that?
Who? That performed?
Yeah, he looked homeless.
Oh yeah, that was weird.
That was
it. Yeah.
I didn't meet you at the studio that Torn was recording at, and that one guy, the name we don't mention.
Nah.
It was like a smoke shop.
Yeah, I think it was. Nah. I don't think that was the time.
You went there. I met you at Color.
Yeah, for sure. It was at Color Cartel. Yeah, because I was already rocking. I think I was already rocking with Johnny, and then I didn't really get introduced to you, so I was like, yeah, okay, but that was definitely that time. But I don't know. I don't think it was that studio session. I don't know. I don't think so.
Last year, right?
Yes, it's last year.
Really?
Or like 2 years ago. Maybe 2 years ago.
We've known each other 2 years now?
For sure. Longer than a year, bro. 2 years, for sure.
Yeah, what was our first session?
First session, bro. What was the first song?
Was I in that other room?
You were in the other room. Yep. Also, this is probably throwaway. I don't know. We made so many music, bro. I don't even remember the song names, to be honest with you. Like, I'd be having to go in my files and shit. I really don't remember. It was in the other room, though, for sure. But I just remember, like, the sound. I was like, yeah. Bro, sound, like, it was just different. And then it became, like, the sound that, like, obviously, like, that I record with now, bro. And, like, I just want to thank you, always.
Nah, thank you.
This guy is a fucking genius, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to this shit. And, like, yeah, bro. Like, I just been rocking with the sound we had going forward. And I'm like, yeah, this is it. And put out a few tracks and, like, got good feedback. And then I'm like, okay, yeah, like, yeah, this needs to be it. Because you know how it is working with other, like, engineers. It just kind of throws your sound off. Even a little smidge, just like, nah, gotta go back home. So it's like, yeah.
Yeah, they want to use their own interface or.
Yeah, bro. Even the chemistry, like, it's just like it gotta be. I can't be a recorder with everybody, but I'll be trying. I don't like recording myself though. That's the problem. I gotta get there though.
But you have a mic, you have an interface,
I
you have a
know.
laptop.
I know. I do. I got all that, but like, it's like I do it, but I can't mix right now, and like, that's something I'm trying to, work on, and maybe I can, because like I fuck with the EQs, shit like that, but putting all the plugins on there, obviously I don't have the plugins, so I'll just shoot them to you. But I can do basic EQing and stuff like that, but I don't know, man. I just like the me just kind of free flowing and not thinking about hitting this button to punch in and out. I think it just flows better when I have that. But sometimes I'm not always have that luxury, but I'll go to my phone sometimes with like the voice memo and do that. But like, yeah, bro, I don't like recording myself. I don't know.
Always use voice memos.
Yes. All my ideas, like anything, like a melody that comes like down like to my head, I'm like, oh yeah, put it in the voice memo, bro, and then maybe do like a notes app, like new app or new note, put it in there, boom, like a concept or whatever, just to remember it, and then boom, like and just to go from there.
Yeah, like our chemistry is so seamless and fluent. Like usually when I'm recording artists, I'll do what they want before they say it, like run it back or something, what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they'll be like, run it back, and I'm already doing it. But like you're like, there's a point where you're like, oh yeah, you got it. And then you're just like, you already knew, and it's like, we don't even got to talk. And we're just like.
Crazy. It's like telepathic shit.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't explain it. Like, yeah, it's crazy. I don't know, any artist, producer, duo or out there, they understand what we talking about, because it's like a thing. Like, it's almost like telepathic shit. Like, bro, like you kind of like we're like locked in on the same thing in the same sessions. I don't know. It makes sense. Like, I can't explain it, but
I appreciate it, because I hate when people are like, yeah, running back to there, and I'm like, yeah, I just clicked there, and I'm gonna run it back there. Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, Yeah. You need to be ready for what you're gonna say. Yeah, bro. I already know, bro. I know you work with a lot, but
I mean, you've helped me get better at engineering too, like engineering your voice. Like.
Appreciate it, bro. Yeah. Nah, that's what I'm saying. My voice is like developed over the time, bro. Like, I feel like now I found my sound for real that I want to, go forward. But like, obviously, like I got a unique voice. I feel like so. I could like, sing in the falsettos and even get down, deep and, rap a little bit, and like, I just feel like I really found that happy medium, especially like when, what's the song? Forgive Me, the one we ain't finished yet, but, and that one, like that tone right there was just like, it was like, perfecto. I was like, damn, that's what I've been doing. Like, needing. But you always get it on the head, but like that right there showed me like, yeah, like this sound is like where I need to kind of just coast into. And I could take it into pop, hip hop, like R&B, whatever. Like, so that's what I'm trying to do going forward with you. So
yeah,
we'll see.
Yeah, forgive me. I was thinking like right after your part that we have, just total beat flip.
Beat flip, man. I'm with it, bro. Like, honestly, like anything to keep like the people just like.
Yeah.
And I don't like basic beats, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I told you, like, bro.
It's pretty basic, but it's like the.
No. It's that.
But the sample.
Yeah, that shit is fire, bro. Nah, I'm talking about just like, I'm done making tracks over just basic ass beats and like I feel like I don't know, anything that you do that you can like switch it up, like you made that shit from scratch, bro. Like this motherfucker only 15 minutes max, beat anything. Telling you, man, artists out there, crazy, man. Get your beats.
What was our man's name? I forgot.
Get your beats from Nico.
Who's our man? Who's our man's name?
Who? Mans. You sound like you from Canada. Mans. Who's Mans?
the guy who put me on the playlist, the gospel playlist.
Oh, my boy Duke. Yeah.
Shout out Duke. Duke.
My dog Duke.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thanks, Duke,
that's you're
yeah.
right. Yeah, Duke came to the session. You know, he fucking dropped fucking how many tracks?
Duke?
Gospel. How many gospel track songs did
He sent me a playlist 275.
200 gospel. Shit, you could just chop anything. We made a joint that night. That
He actually made me feel stupid because he showed me something very important because he was like showing me songs. It was like Drake songs, and then he was like, "Yeah, these are the samples."
Yeah, right.
And then he
right,
showed me
remember
the
that.
actual song, and then I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, they're just all
Yeah.
sped up and pitched." Or
Damn, but you
Yeah.
didn't know that before?
I mean, like,
I know you did, but like,
yeah, I knew it, but I like didn't know it. And then I was like, no wonder all these songs are hitting so hard because you got gospel in it, you know? Like,
man, yeah, bro, that's crazy. Yeah.
it's hiding
Mm-hmm.
in every part of music, yeah.
Oh yeah, always, bro, always. I mean, music is spiritual. You know that. So, I mean, even us having the gift of making music is just a blessing within itself, and like you could either use it for good or for evil. And I feel like a lot of people out here just I feel like it's cool to say you make music nowadays, and I feel like for me, like I like kind of pushed away from like calling myself an artist or like saying I make music, or at times like just kind of wanted to not even blend in with that mold of people just like abusing it, like abusing the the power of this tool and this gift, because you could tell a lot of people just using it for money and just they trying to get
or
in,
they
get
want to
out.
make money or fame, yeah.
Yeah, like just like trend, like you're talking about something that you're not really living, or or whatever the case, the intention, and yeah, it's kind of evident in the music. So I never wanted to do that for me, but I don't know.
Yeah, like yeah, it's so weird. I feel like there's people that want to be like, they want to be like famous or, the starlight.
That yeah,
And then I feel like there's people that want to be heard, or there's people that want to help other people.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
for sure.
yeah, I feel like nah.
Fucking
I feel that I just want to make great music.
same, bro.
You know what I'm
Same.
saying?
That's the standard. I mean, if we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it at a high level. That's how I always felt, but I know you too. But like, not even like quality. I'm talking about good music where like it makes you feel good, like like. And it doesn't have to be just one emotion. If it's a real song with real emotions and real passion behind it, like the people know, and like they appreciate that. I remember like growing up being 9 years old listening to Boyz II Men tracks, because like I could hear the emotion, like
Oh, we
like,
should sample some Boys to Men.
man, crazy,
Yeah.
bro. I that's what I grew up on, like like listening to old school R&B, Boyz II Men, Jagged Edge. If Tyrese was going crazy at that time, I ain't gonna, yeah, y'all sleep. Y'all better do your homework on that. Tyrese got some shit. Fucking who else? Tank. But I was even on like Luther, Luther Vandross. I was on like the older artists too, like older artists,
90s,
like yeah, like
80s.
like just I was very immersed in
The stars and the moon and the light.
Yeah, bro, I was on all that. It's crazy looking back, but you could just feel the emotion, in like in the songs, and I appreciate that as like a listener. Like, oh, they're for real. Like, whether your emotion is negative or positive, that's up to you to decide. But when you're able to feel the real passion behind it, because you can feel when somebody's faking it, you know what I'm saying? And some shit goes number one, even if they're faking it, because, whatever the case may be. But yeah, like, that's good music,
Lil Tecca.
Who's that?
Lil Tecca?
Oh yeah, Lil Tech, yeah.
Yeah, like I mean, he even said he was like, yeah, I mean, I don't a lot of the things I rap about, like I don't do that, you know.
Right, right,
But he makes good music.
right,
It's
right,
well
right.
thought out. Yeah, I feel like music like 80s, 90s, before that, like the budget to go into a studio, was so much, and like you really had to like make the music before you went in,
You
like
had to
they
think
were,
about that,
yeah,
yeah.
they played with real bands, they really
Yeah.
practiced it, they thought about it,
Right, right,
because they're doing it in one take.
right. It's real methodical, planned out, intentional. This is the hook. This is what the emotion. This is what I wanted to, because like that's all artists are doing. Like like you're tugging on the heartstrings of the listeners. Emotions. With music. That's what you're doing. Like so, and then you can like be like at the top. Like I want this hook to tug on this emotion. I want it. And when you're making a song, a lot of times you're not really thinking like that, but as it's constructed, that's kind of how it goes down.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I mean, like I was,
Never thought about it like that.
I was thinking about, yeah, like music, right? Like like a key, right? Like we're in C major, right? You have what? Three major chords and 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you have three. You have C major, G major, F major, and then you have D minor, E minor, A minor, and then you have B diminished, right? And I was thinking about like,
I have no idea.
yeah, but like, I was thinking about like the artists should know music theory, right? And they should know these scales because like, if you know what chord makes you happy, or sad, or like dissonant, or like
Right.
push or pull, and you're coming to a part in the song and you're like, I want this to pull someone, then you know
Right.
what chord to play.
Right. I definitely feel you on that because like when you were talking about naming the chords and the tune, like bro, I have no fucking idea. It's crazy to think like I'm an artist and like I'm trying like, and I don't even know like the chord or music theory. And that's
like that's most.
I know,
I feel like,
and that's just like a testament to like just the gift and just the talent and just the knowing of the innateness of just knowing what sounds good, knowing that put this there, and just the whole. Nobody taught me, any of that. Like I just kind of.
I mean, it sounds good. So
Yeah, like that's really it, and like that's really half the battle. Sometimes I like go into these sessions and artists are playing music and it's just like damn, don't really sound that. And that's just from in my ear, and like I'm a perfectionist too, like so I just always are just is this the best I could do or best quality? And sometimes music's art. You want to put your stuff out there, but like that's just kind of how I'm always operating. But I'm trying to make my music timeless, like last, so people can actually like go to it to heal or to feel that emotion. Maybe they want to relate to a sad song. I got those too. I got happy songs, sad songs, motivational. Gym shit you go to the gym to. Just I want my music to just be shit like people could just go to and take from.
I think your music is very relatable.
Appreciate, yeah, bro. I really appreciate that, man. Cause I don't lie in none of my tracks, bro. Like everything is real experiences. I mean, I don't really name drop, but
yeah,
a lot of stuff I talk about, yeah. I mean, it's personal. Like I'm never gonna lie in my music. I can't like how we record. Like a lot of times, I don't even come to the studio with written songs. A lot of times we're just flowing, and that's the real emotions coming out. Like that's really how I like to make music.
You're just talking about your current situation or mood. Yeah,
like, and me, and a lot of times just going through what you got to go through in life, and then you come to the studio, you just let it all out. That's how I express. I didn't really grow up having the space to express like, hey, like today, this is what happened, or having a lot of homies. Like I moved around a lot growing up, so like, I had to learn how to internalize a lot of things. Not really, but I kind of did. But music kind of helped me express a lot of times, and that's why I feel like best doing it. Like, I don't really vent a lot of times to like even my close friends, my homies. Like, I don't like a lot of times. I mean, I tell like we update on each other's lives, but I don't know. It's just I'd rather just make music to really vent, I guess, quote unquote, or like express. Give my
Where'd you grow up?
So I grew up in Dallas, in Garland, Texas, like north Dallas. I was born there. Living with my mom mostly. My pops was living in Dallas at the time. He was doing his thing, but I live with my mom mostly, and then me and my little brother in Garland, and then we were there for a minute, and then we ended up having to move to Denton, and then so after that, my mom ended up getting locked up, and then I had to move to Waco, and then that's when we had to, end up, calling it real home, and then I was there till high school. So
grandparents?
Yeah. My grandmother lived in Waco, Woodway. It's like a little suburb in Waco. Love my baby.
Ball was like your thing before music, right?
Yeah, bro. I was an athlete, bro. Like, ever since I was little, like, I was playing soccer. I played, I was in karate. I was just an athlete, bro. I mean, my pops, his side of the family's athletes, I was just blessed with that ability. I mean, I'm big. I'm like 6'4", 6'5", like, like, I'm just naturally athletic. So,
you played ball at Baylor.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I don't be talking about this shit a lot, but yeah, bro. I played ball at Baylor. I ended up getting a scholarship out of high school. I was it was crazy how that process even happened. Like, getting the scholarship and my journey to even like going to college to play football. It was just very spiritual in a way, and it's kind of where I really first, I feel like, saw my glimpse of, God, or really that presence, I would feel like. And, it propelled me in a direction that, really was positive in my life, and I'll never forget it. And, and it tied into football at the time, which is really cool. But,
it's a small world because I went to school with Chance Waz.
Yep.
And then you were roommates with him and played ball with him.
Waz, though, man.
Rest in peace. Yeah.
Rest in peace, Waz, bro. Like, man, yeah, he was my roommate in college, man. He was same class as me at Baylor. You
were 14 or?
Yep, 14. Yep.
Yeah, I was 13.
Yep, I knew him. Homie Trey, shout out Trey, my dog.
Shout out Trey.
And yeah, I knew a couple of other homies, but yeah, it was mainly Trey and Chance. Yeah. And yeah, bro, we same class together. So Chance was like the only freshman out of the group that played. Like, he was really playing, like traveling with the team, getting on special teams. Like, we redshirted, so we were like on a different kind of program and stayed back a lot of times for the away games.
Yeah, like starters.
Who?
You and Chance. Is that what redshirt is?
No. So like
redshirt is like when you're a freshman.
So when you're a freshman,
start, right?
No. So when you're a freshman, you either are gonna play during that season and actually suit up and play during the regular season. That's that. Or you can redshirt, which means you reserve your eligibility. But you're in the development part of they put weight on you.
You go to school for 5 years and that year doesn't count.
You get an extra year. Because typically it's 4 years eligibility.
Okay, so you can
get
like
5 years if you redshirt.
You can get college experience. 5 years instead of 4, right?
Yeah, you can think about like. Yeah, nowadays. Yeah. Nowadays, these boys getting paid, so it's crazy. But like. Yeah, so you get an extra year. So
about time, NCAA.
I know, fuck, they owe us a lot. If you imagine what we was having to deal with, bro, we was broke as hell. These boys out here living great, but I love it for them, man. But yeah, it was just a different time. But yeah, it was crazy how it tied into like just my music and God and football, because. It was a time in high school. Yeah, high school. So I was I did okay, bro. Like in high school, like I have some good plays, and I wasn't a crazy starred recruit like 4-star, 5-star. But it was my junior year, and I'll never forget. Like this really was the day like I really understood like the power of God, and I really felt it. Um, it was after a playoff game we had lost, and I was doing my thing during that season. I'm not gonna lie, I was uh, not like crazy, on the stats, but people were recognizing my name. But during the playoff run, I didn't do too hot, and I ain't gonna lie, like I just didn't have a good game. I just wasn't on it. Couple of the stretches, I knew it, and and it wasn't even on me, but I just always knew like, damn, I could have did better. And I'll never forget, man, DeAndre Ford, man, my dog. If you hearing this, man, where you at, man? I gotta get your man. This my dog, bro. We call him Preacher Man because like he always was like doing the team prayers, kind of spiritual, always just on that type of time, and yeah, he was like pulled up because I rode home with him. He took me home, and I'll never forget, bro. We got to my house, and he said, God's got a plan for you. Like he said that, like in the way he said it, like he was like really serious. I was like, damn, like I really like felt it because a lot of people come up to me, and they'll pray over me or whatever the case. You'll get it outside, but this was different. Like you really felt like a presence. I'm like, damn, okay, and like he was like, you're gonna be all right, because he knew I was like kind of upset about the season and all these things, because it didn't go as good as I thought, bro. It wasn't enough, and I just knew I kind of wasted my junior year, and he just said, he kind of assured me like, yo, like God's got a plan, like you good, like just relax, kind of like that was like the whole notion of it. I'll never forget, bro. And then I walk into my house, bro, and then I get inside my house, go to my bedroom, and then I just remember like a presence like just draped over me, bro, like a love and just like just securance, like, hey, it's gonna be all right, like because I was stressing, bro. I ain't gonna lie, like I was grew up in a pretty chaotic household, so it's like I'm trying to make something better in my life, and like I was like, yo, playing football, going to college, like it sounded cool, get a scholarship. Because if I didn't get a scholarship, like I don't know.
That's all you had.
Yeah,
Like,
it wasn't no loans. I don't know what I was gonna do. Like I wasn't gonna do it in the military, but fuck, bro, I don't know. It was just it had to happen, and I knew, and I just always planned it like that, bro. Like I'm just saying, like as a it was just that's what needed to happen, and so I just remember that, and I was worried at first, before, but like I'm telling you, after that night. I just like again, it just made me assure like, yo, it's gonna be all right. Like that presence, and I just broke down crying, bro. I was crying, like I don't know why I was crying, and then I just remember after that day, like, all right, I'm gonna be good. Like it's good, it's all right. If I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing, working hard, but it's gonna be all right, cool. And then like a week later, I'm like in the weight room, and one of the coaches come up to me like, yo, like. Oklahoma, like, they wanted to.
OU?
Yeah, like they were like the first to like, really start saying some shit. Like, yeah. But what's crazy?
Fuck that. I'm just kidding. Nah, OU's pretty good.
Nah, yeah, it was cool, but they was balling at the time.
You would have played with Samaje, right?
Yeah. If I would have went there, yeah. So
shout out Samaje.
Shout out Samaje.
Yeah, he was cool.
And so what's crazy is one of the DC, Brian Norwood at the time, he's the DC for Baylor. His son, one of my best friends to this day, Zach, we played ball together, basketball, and like he's one of my best friends, so I'm always going to his house. So like
here in Austin?
In Waco at the time.
Okay.
So like his dad's the DC at Baylor. So like he's hearing that like OU's like kind of interested. So like now he's a little interested. Like
defensive coordinator?
Yeah, defensive coordinator. Yeah, okay. Yeah. He's one of like the co-defensive coordinators, Brian Norwood. He's still coaching out to this day, my boy, that's my dog, yeah, he was kind of like, hey, okay, OU. I remember like going over to Zach's house, like, yeah, OU's interested. Coach like came down, spoke to me, like, it's like, oh, okay, yeah. And then after that, more and more people just started just like hit my line, just like recruiting stuff. I'm like, what the like after that OU thing, and it's just kind of exploded after there. I got my offer from them, Baylor. SMU, and it just started just Oregon State, boom, and then after that, I was like,
Oregon?
not Oregon, nah. I wish that'd be cool.
Oregon State.
Oregon State, yeah. It was cool. Like, yeah,
Were
they were really trying to.
What are they? The Oregon State?
They were the
Ground?
Beavers.
Beavers, yeah.
They're orange. They're in Corvallis, bro. I'll never forget. He was trying to get me to go out there, bro. He was like, I'm not gonna lie. He knew I was from Texas. Like, I'm not gonna lie. It's cloudy. He was just like breaking it down. Like, there's not gonna be a lot of sun. I'm like, oh yeah, nah, yeah, I'm good on that. Yeah, I'm straight. I need that.
Did playing in the snow suck?
I never really played like in the snow, like played in cold ass shit, like
Yeah.
ice. Yeah, bro, that shit's trash. Like, I hate playing in cold. I was a defensive end, so like I had to be in the trenches with my hands, like, you know, all the time. So like they get jammed and broken and shit.
Oh yeah.
It was bad, bro. It was bad. It was crazy.
So
I was like,
when's the first time like you ever recorded yourself like making music?
recorded, like just fucking around or like a real session. Just the first like,
I guess like a mic and you recorded. You know what I'm saying?
man. That's crazy. It'll probably be. Yeah. So like, bro, this is crazy. I'm talking about this. This is when I was like maybe like fifth grade. I was young, bro. I was
Oh,
young.
Okay.
And sixth grade, it was like I was young, bro. I was young. And my grandma lived in Waco, and at the time I was staying in Dallas. And we would, you know, drive over there because you know, we visit her. And she had like a little. It wasn't a crazy setup. It was like the little like speaker knob. It was like a speaker. It had a little knob, the old school joints, and it's like a little computer mic. It's like I can't describe it, bro. It's not like even like a mic, like.
Yeah, it was like this with the silver.
Yeah, I think it extends out. It's plastic.
Audacity.
It's like
Were you on
a
Audacity?
webcam mic. No, it was just what she had. Like,
Yeah, I mean, what you recorded on the computer?
oh, I don't know. Like, my uncle Travis. That's my dog, bro. He I forgot what he was recording us on, but we ended up calling ourselves the Southside Boys. That's so funny, bro. Like, we were on MySpace, bro.
The Southside Boys.
I mean, I don't know if it's still up there right to this day, but it's funny, bro. We called ourselves. We like the skull was the logo and shit. It was so funny, bro. But like,
that's sick. I didn't even know this.
I was just rapping like acapella stuff. I swear to God, everything I love, bro. It's the first time
grade?
I'm saying this. Like, yeah, it's crazy. My boy Eric was on a couple tracks, and like, this is my boy. He would like ride down
So
to
your
Waco.
uncle would like record songs, and he would.
Yeah, he
like,
was like
you
the
and your
engineer.
friends hop on?
He'd be the engineer, and like,
Wow.
we have no beat, and he was able to like burn the CD. I don't know what he was using to do that. He kind of did that, but we were like capable of burning CDs at my grandmother's house, like on the computer. Like, he knew how to do that, and like, we burnt the CD. It was like the Southside.
It was like what, 20 years ago?
It was a while ago, bro. But like, thinking back, it just happened. Like, nobody told us to do that. We could do a lot of things with our time, you know. So like, it was funny.
That's
like,
crazy. I didn't even know that. Dude.
I didn't. Yeah, I don't talk about it a lot, bro. But yeah, it was.
Blast from the past.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. And like, looking back to that, it's like you can't tell me like that's not what I'm supposed to do, you know, or like, you know, it's always a calling or something like that, you know. Music, I've always been gifted with it, so I've always known it's calling me all the time. But you know, a lot of times I'll be running away for real, running away from it. Yeah,
It's there for everyone, you know.
I know.
Just waiting.
I know. I know. That's why I gotta get myself out of it. You know, a lot of times, and artists can probably attest to it. Like, you just gotta get out. Like, it's not always for you. You know, the music and stuff. Like, you're just like a vessel for it.
Yeah.
And like, really, like, that's really what it is. So you go through all these experiences, like, you know, to show people that, you know, there's another way or whatnot. So yeah, that's kind of how my new approach to the music now, bro. Like, going into this year, like, just put it out, like, do what I do creatively to market it and all these things, but like, just put it out, bro. Just put it out. Just keep creating, honestly.
Put it out. Put it out.
Quit holding on. I got so many files, bro. I'm looking down like, bro, what am I doing? What am I waiting on? You know? Some of the biggest artists dropping like 2 projects in 1 year and stuff like that. I'm like, bro, like, you can't be out here being incognito as an artist no more, you know?
No,
Like, that shit's
I mean,
over with. I mean, or like the art, it's got to be just crazy good enough to like just.
I'm pretty sure like No Cap goes in the studio and records 10, 12 songs in 12 hours. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, easy, bro. Easy.
Lil Durk, you ever seen Lil Durk?
A record?
He's a studio rat. Dude pumps out songs.
Psh, that's
Yeah.
crazy. Like I never, man. I could pump out like 2 songs a night. Like we've done that before, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I always like to just. I'm a perfectionist, bro. It's hard for me to pump out like just 11 joints in just one night. So I don't know.
If I was a singer, yeah, I'd be pumping. I could pump out a song in like 30 minutes, I bet.
I could write one easily, for sure. 30 minutes, and then lay it down. It'd probably take me like 45.
I suck at writing. Like I started writing music notes.
Bro,
I'm just
I
kidding.
don't know. I love writing, bro. I kind of want to get into that, like just like writing for other artists. You know, just getting. I don't know. I feel like I'd be good at it. I could come up with a melody just like that. But it's always just been a talent of mine. Easy.
Yeah.
It doesn't go away. So like.
I'm definitely getting better. Like I've recorded so many artists and heard so many lines when I'm recording artists and they need help with the next line.
I mean,
I got like 15 or 20 different ones, you know, like.
And you get credit. Get your credit, man. Get your credit. You songwriting at that point. You know, helping them with the lines. So the lyrics, everything.
Yeah. What have you been listening to lately?
I've been listening to a lot of old school stuff. Like I said, like I was on Marvin Gaye the past 3 days. Like low key, like I've
Sample
been
some of that.
Sade.
Sample some of that.
I've been on what's her name? Olivia Dean. Have you heard her? She's fire. Yeah, she's fire. I've been on her lately. Who else? Pretty much anybody on my playlist is getting. Look at the shuffle and just go. But Olivia Dean, the whole project, I was on that for a minute. Yeah.
Yeah, let's check that out. You know,
we could do that. We could do some. Let's do some old school shit.
Okay. You want to take a 5-minute break and then come back?
Let's do it. I got a couple ideas that will go crazy. They gonna fuck with it.
All right, we're gonna take a 5-minute break. We'll be right back, and then we're gonna listen to some songs, references, and cook up.
Let's get it, man. I'm excited. Yeah.